Alright, what is up YouTube, and welcome back to another video. And today's video is not going to be like a normal video. I'm not going to be working on the Subaru. We're actually working on my dad's car, which I'll get into that in a second. But basically, the reason why we're not working on my car today is because the machine shop ended up not working on my heads, so we don't have anything to put back together right now. So yeah, let's just get right into this video. In today's video, we got a 2005 Toyota Corolla S, and so we've been having problems with it. It's been smelling like exhaust gas in the cabin when it's not on recirculation. So we did a couple things. We replaced the valve cover gasket, and that did not fix it. So as you can see, we got the new gasket in there. So then we decided to check the manifold for any leaks using soapy water, and sprayed it on there to check for any leaks, and we ended up finding a few leaks. And so in today's video, we're going to show you how to do that using a vacuum and the soapy water to check for leaks. And then we're also going to be replacing the whole exhaust manifold. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so we got our shop back here and we got it connected. So what you're going to do is you want to take the hose and you want to put it on the back side. At least for us, it's the back side here because it blows the air out. And you're going to want to then connect it to your exhaust. And we have a plastic bag and some duct tape on here just so it'll fit in there. And then we duct taped it to the exhaust here. Yep. So then once that's connected, you want to get your soapy water and then come over here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to turn on the vacuum and I'm going to spray the soapy water on here. So let's see. So as you can see, there's bubbles coming out there. Let me see what else. And then I don't know how well you can see it over here. Let me see, I'm going to try to zoom. But we got bubbles coming out of there as well. So it looks like this exhaust manifold's leaking in a couple places, as you can see. Huh? Yeah, you can also hear it hissing as well. And so yeah, that's why we're going to replace that. It's also a good idea to, might as well, since you already have it connected, so go ahead and spray everything underneath here, just to make sure that nothing else is leaking, since everything's already connected. But yeah, so now we're going to get into replacing the manifold. Alright, so everything that we got here is everything that you're going to need for this job. We got the 10, 12, and 14 millimeter sockets. Got a few extensions here, and then for the oxygen sensor, you're going to need a 7/8 socket, but we do not have one of those. So we're just using this one. And we have a breaker bar as well, and you got your ratchets. And then we also bought the Dorman OE solution exhaust manifold set from O'Reilly's, and this came with all the nuts and bolts that you're going to need here, as you can see. It also came with the exhaust manifold and the heat shield, and then it came with all the gaskets as well. You got your manifold gasket and your flange gaskets as well. Alright, so getting started removing this. First thing you want to do is you want to take the heat shield off, and to do that you got 4 bolts here, here, and here. And to do that, you're going to need a 12 millimeter socket. Once you get that unbolted, you want to disconnect the oxygen sensor, which is connected right here, and carefully snake the wire through the heat shield. Once the heat shield is off, you'll want to use your crescent wrench and take off, loosen the O2 sensor, which is right here. Alright, so we got this out. And once you get it out, then we want to move on to getting the nuts off of the, we want to get the nuts off the manifold. And to do that, again, you're going to use a 12 millimeter socket, and there are 5 nuts. We got 1 in the corner here, then we got 2, and then 3 down here, 4 over here, and then 5 again on the side right here. And so we got these loose already. All right, now that we've gotten those bolts removed up at the top, we're going to go ahead and go under the car here, and we got 3 bolts we have to take off. They're 14 millimeter socket bolts. So we got 1 right here. This one is spring loaded, as well as 1 on the other side, right there. We use a little bit of WD-40 and a breaker bar to get those off. And then there's 1 more right under here, and that one is a bracket welded onto the exhaust manifold. So yeah, we already got them pre-loosened up, so I'm gonna take those out right now. Alright, so we got those bolts out. We got these spring-loaded ones here, and then this one was on the bracket, and we're gonna be reusing these 2, even though they look in pretty good shape, but the kit already came with them right here, so we're gonna put these new ones on there, and then we're actually gonna reuse this one because the kit did not come with this one. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and remove the exhaust manifold now. There we go. Alright, so we got the new exhaust manifold gasket right here. We're going to take the old one out and put the new one in. So we're gonna go ahead, this is what the old one looks like right here. We're going to swap this out. Go ahead and put the new one in. Alright, make sure all the holes lined up. Alright. Alright, so we got the new exhaust manifold here. We took the heat shield off, which is going to be 3 14 millimeter bolts here, and here. And now that that's off, we're gonna get ready to put this back in there. And here we have the flange gasket, which actually goes on right here. But I'm actually gonna put this on once I get this in there. That way it doesn't fall off while I'm trying to put this in. Okay, so the new one came with a bracket, and we attached that with 2 bolts here and here. They're 14 millimeter. This one came with it. The other one was welded on there. So that's on there. We're gonna go ahead and put this in. So we tried a couple ways to put this in, and turns out this is the easiest way to do it. So I'm gonna take this hose and go ahead and pull this back, and then we're gonna slide it in from the side here. There we go. Alright, so now we're going to put in the flange gasket down there. Moving the cat out of the way so that we can slip it on the exhaust manifold. Alright, and it's on there. Sliding the cat over it so it doesn't fall off. Now I'm gonna get underneath the car and put those 2 spring-loaded bolts on there. Alright guys, so we got the exhaust manifold on there, and we just finished bolting up the oxygen sensor and tightening all these top nuts up here. Everything down there is bolted up as well. We had to make one adjustment to the bracket since it is not OEM. We ended up taking this and drilling one of the holes to make them a little bit bigger, so that the bolts would fit in there. But now everything's in, and before, the only thing left that we gotta do to button this up is put the heat shield on, and before we do that, we're gonna go ahead and test it with our soapy water. So we're gonna turn the vacuum on and we're gonna go ahead and spray everything down. Looks like it's still leaking out of the O2 sensor here. It's not tight all the way. We're gonna tighten that up and check again. Alright, so we just finished putting the heat shield on there. This one came with 3 bolts, 14 millimeters, 1, 2, and then one behind the sensor there. We're just gonna connect the sensor real quick, and then we should be good to go. Once the sensor's connected, I'm gonna go ahead and start the car, and then we'll be good to go. There we go. Alright, so that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching so much. If you guys enjoyed the video and if it was helpful, go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos every Sunday. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.